One thing that gets small businesses into trouble is employment. So when you start employing staff, make sure you have all the systems in place and you have the help of professionals. There are a couple of main things that you have to be careful and watch for. First of all, it's the employment process in the beginning. So making sure that you have a proper contract with all your employees in place before they start doing anything in your company or your business. So if you don't know how to do it, make sure you get an advisor. It might cost you a little bit, but it saves you thousands when you get into trouble with the employment dispute. So if you have a dispute and there is something wrong with the contract and you haven't done it properly, or you've done it late or early or whatever, the first thing that is going to happen in the tribunal is you're going to be in a bad situation. They're not going to look at you in favor because you haven't had the proper contract in place in the first place. So make sure you have a contract. The other thing that you have to be careful is in your contract, make sure that you understand whether your employee is a casual employee, a part-time employee, a contractor, or a permanent employee. So you have to understand what are the differences, and you can do a bit of research or again use a professional. We put a link of a couple of professionals that we advise to use, and we our preferred suppliers. You can click on those and contact one of those to make sure that your contracts and your employment is in place. The second thing, you have to make sure that you understand all the different laws of the employment. Do you have to pay 1.5? What is the situation when they work on a public holiday? What's the situation if they work in a weekend? What are the hours that they're working? What will happen if they work overtime and all that? So make sure you understand those. Again, if you're not sure about it, ask the questions from professionals and get some help, because this is a main part and very important part of the business that you can get into trouble, and it gets harder and harder as we go. Click on one of the links below, have a chat with one of the HR and employment advisors, and make sure you receive a good advice.